If you're looking for a moment of peace and deeper connection with yourself, this practice is for you. This week's word is power. Take a moment to notice what comes to mind when you hear that word. There's no right or wrong answer, just stay curious. Together we'll explore it through gentle yoga, meditation, and writing, allowing movement, breath, and reflection to guide us inward. So for today's practice, we're going to start in a comfortable seated position, whether that's cross-legged for you or maybe with your legs extended, knees slightly bent. And we're going to bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. We're going to start with a few intentional breaths. So let's take a deep inhale through the nose, gentle open mouth exhale. One more breath, deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. Continue breathing in and out the nose, letting your shoulders relax down away from the ears, letting your body soften. And for the beginning of practice, I want you to hold the word power on your heart. Perhaps on your exhale, you silently say it to yourself like a mantra. Deep inhale in, exhale power. Just letting the vibration of the word resonate through you, silently or aloud. And notice how it feels. Notice how your body feels, maybe how your mind reacts. And letting the word go for now. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release. And for our yoga practice today, we're going to keep our awareness on the breath. So just let the word fall to the side. And starting our movement, our yoga, we're going to bring the right hand down to the mat. And your left hand can just rest comfortably by your side, but your right finger should be touching the ground. And then we're going to drop left ear to left shoulder and start with some neck stretches. So gently rock chin to chest, bringing head forward. And then slowly bring head back to shoulder. Keep going with your own breath at your own pace, holding wherever it might feel nice. Nice deep inhales, expanding through the body. Gentle exhales as you slowly release. And now we're going to do the other side, so let's come back to center. Left hand extends out, fingers touching the mat. Drop right ear to right shoulder, then bring chin to chest. Keep going. And now we're going to come into a tabletop. So bringing your wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're going to extend the right leg straight out from the hip. Gently rock forward and back. Nice stretch on the inner leg, the inside. And maybe you add some cat backs when you come forward and back, rounding the spine. dropping belly down. A few more breaths. Then we're going to bring the right leg knee in to the knee bent 90 degrees. Take your right forearm, bringing it down to the knee. Swoop left arm up by the head. Modified extended side angle. So reach through these left fingertips, creating a long line of energy. Nice deep breath in, expanding. And exhale, soften. If it feels better on your shoulder, you can even cactus that arm. Maybe some movement feels good. Then let's inhale, circle sweep both arms into the air, lengthening up. And exhale, bring the hands back down. We're gonna do the other side. So right leg comes in, left leg extends out to the side, gently rock forward and back. Maybe you add those cat and cow backs. Then bring the leg in bent 90 degrees. Left arm comes down to the leg, swoop right arm up by the head, rotate the heart towards the sky. Couple breaths here. And again, maybe you find that movement, cactusing your arm down. And next breath, inhale, circle sweep arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat, and we're gonna come into our downward dog. So I'm gonna face the other side. We're gonna tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. And let's add some movement for our first downward dog together. So maybe you pedal the feet, bending into one knee and then the other. Maybe you drop the hips side to side. Maybe you inhale into the tippy toes, exhale, send the heels down. Couple more breaths. Then we're going to drop the knees down, walk the hands back to the legs, and we're going to come into a crescent lunge. So step the right foot forward. Inhale, push into the hips to sack knee over ankle. And then exhale, let's send the hips back, straighten through the front leg. One more, inhale forward, and exhale, send it back. This time, inhale, come forward. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Lift your back knee, tucking the back toes. Step back into your plank. And let's hold this for a few breaths. You can drop down to your knees if you'd like. Deep inhale, expanding through the torso. And exhale, release. One more breath. Then we're gonna drop down to the knees. If you haven't already, drop the chest all the way down. We're gonna come into a cobra. So hands are underneath shoulders. Inhale, push the tops of the feet into the mat, rooting pelvis down, lifting chest. And then exhale, slowly lower. Inhale into a tabletop. And exhale, downward dog, tuck the toes, send the hips back. One breath here, deep inhale, expanding. Exhale, soften, release. Then we're gonna inhale down to a tabletop. Exhale, walk the hands back. And we're gonna come onto the other side, so step the left foot forward. Inhale, push into the hips. And exhale, send the hips back, straighten leg. One more time, inhale forward. And exhale back. Still inhale, come forward, knee over ankle. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee, and we're stepping back into our plank.
Knees above the ground or on the ground. 2 strong breaths. Inhale, expanding through the torso. Exhale, release. 1 more. And then dropping the knees down if you haven't already. Bring the chest down to the mat. Inhale the heart up for cobra. Use your back muscles to lift. And exhale, slowly lower. Inhale into a tabletop. And exhale, downward dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips back. Slowly walk the feet toward the hands. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Root your hands into a surface. Mat, shins, maybe even thighs. Gently sway side to side. Deep inhale, expanding through the back. Gentle exhale, maybe gravity takes you a little deeper. And meeting back in center and stillness, we're going to inhale, halfway lift, shoulders height of hips, lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you arrive. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lengthen, push through crown of head. Exhale, soften. And 1 more. Inhale, pull shoulder blades together. And exhale, drop the spine all the way back down. Then inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Pushing into both of the feet to stand up tall, fingertips up high, and exhale, hands to heart center. Then we're going to come to the long edge of the mat if you're not there already. Step or hop to a wide straddle. Taking 1 nice centering breath, inhale, circle sweep arms up, and exhale, bring hands to heart center. We're going to add a goddess squat to this, so inhale, arms up. And exhale, sit back into the heels, bending knees. Maybe you turn out the toes. A few more times. Inhale, circle, sweep up. And exhale, sit back in the heels. And 1 more. This is going to be our hold. Inhale up. And exhale, sit into the heels. 2 breaths here. Strong inhale. Exhale, release. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, push into the feet, standing up tall. Exhale as you arrive, roll the shoulders down. And now we're going to find a comfortable seat for our meditation. So I like to sit on the ground, but you could also sit in a chair if that feels better to you. Again, maybe your legs are crossed, maybe your legs are extended out in front of you. Whichever way, you want to sit up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. Your hands can rest on your knees or in your lap. And we're going to close the eyes or soften the gaze down. For these next 5 minutes, I want you to stay as still but as relaxed as you can. Rest your awareness in your heart space, the center of your chest, or right above the navel. And whenever you find your mind wandering, as it naturally will, you just bring your attention back to those spaces. Breathe naturally. And begin your meditation.
on your next breath, slowly bringing your attention back into the room. The final portion of our practice is writing. So grabbing your pen and paper, I want you to notice how the body feels after our movement, after our stillness. Tune into the body, into the breath. Notice what arises. I'm going to read the prompt, and I'll also put the questions up on the screen for you to reflect. And I just want you to close your eyes or soften the gaze. Turn your attention inward. And let the words sit. What does power feel like in your body right now? When do you feel most connected to your own power? What pulls you away from it? If your inner power could speak, what would it say? So begin your reflection, writing whatever comes up without judgment, without filter. Feel free to continue writing and reflecting. We've come to the end of our practice today, but that's not the end of our practice with the word power. As the week continues, I want you to see what this word might unfold into your life. Set an intention to be open to it. Sometimes it's when we walk away, when we set these things down, that the messages can unfold. And if you want to continue reflecting and going deeper, please head over to my Substack, which is linked on screen and below. And I'll see you next week as we explore a new word. Namaste.